Looks like we're going with an M5.8 pitch, which looks to fit pretty well in these holes. Got it. I'm going to want to do these top ones too, and that's going to require moving these bolts so that I can get this little plate out of here. Now with that gone, I have a straight shot to tap these the same, which this happens to be the same bolt as what I just pulled out of there. I'm going to start by making a platform for this guy out of a little bit thicker metal. Some of you will say, why don't you just buy a U-bolt? This is faster. I'm making these by bolting these 1/4 inch 20 bolts into my 2 holes, laying a washer on the top and just welding across. Then I know they're straight, more or less. This is where we're at now. Don't pay attention to my welds. This is going to be chopped short. This is supported. This is the front engine mount, middle engine mount, rear engine mount. Definitely overkill, but this unbolts so that this whole thing can come off. The shaft comes right out of here, has a clutch built into it. Gonna cut that short, chain down, jack shaft, chain down. Let's see if it works. So now I'm molesting a bike that was sitting in the yard for a couple of sprockets. I'm going to take the big sprocket. Hopefully I can bolt this right on down to the wheel on the bottom. I'm not big on bicycles, never really done this before, so I'm assuming this is pressed on here, and this will probably help. Beating it with a hammer didn't seem to help, so we've resorted to heat. Believe it or not, I actually whacked the other side and it came off. But the point is, we're looking at these sprockets. We're going to try to work something out with them and hopefully get this out of the middle. So it looks like that's attached right there. Actually, it looks like it's attached with threads inside of there, but I am never getting that off. So I'm just going to grind out the middle and see if it comes out. All we need is a sprocket. And I don't want to buy one because I'm cheap. Always wear safety glasses. So this appears to be held on by 4 little rivets. 5 little rivets. I'm going to try to drill those out. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh God. So I'm gonna need to cut this in half and then slide it into here, and it will fit over the middle of the sprocket there, and hopefully we'll be able to line up 5 bolt holes and get it centered. So I need to remove the rear tire, and that's it. So obviously I drilled these holes bigger, put some washers behind. I'm centering on, you can see where the spokes insert in the hub there. So that's as good a center as I'm gonna get, and it looks like I got all the nuts sticking out, so hopefully I don't break anything when I tighten it down. But we'll call that probably good enough for the rear sprocket. So not too bad. Bandsaw. So, jackshaft is going to be mounted somewhere back here. Jackshaft mounted securely. This waiting for the pillow bearing to show up. And next little project, kill switch. This is straight off the Rototiller and was handlebar mounted before. So I just drilled a hole. It bolts right up. Now I have to lengthen this extensive wiring harness. Alright, we got a number 35 chain. We got a number 35 sprocket, 72 teeth. We got a number 35 sprocket, 10 teeth. We got a number 40 sprocket, 11 teeth or 12 teeth, I don't know. This sprocket is the same as this one, but unfortunately it's way thicker. So I'm going to shave it down. This is kind of the idea on the throttle thumb. Turns out, I think you guys are going to like this. Turns out this is the wrong shaft diameter. We got an 11mm shaft for whatever reason. So I hammered a punch into one side and connected the old drill. Perfect, more or less. Pillow bearing, a couple supports, just enough to give it some strength that way. I've welded a 3/4 inch pipe on here and a couple of washers that make it so that it spins pretty straight. Walmart evidently sells chains for $7, so instead of reusing an old bike one, I grabbed one of those. And we've trimmed down our number 40 sprocket so that we can use it.
Not scared. Oh, this is kind of an incline. Yeah. Probably going 40, maybe 50 miles an hour now.
I could have just come here to begin with. 35 offset link, $5. Not bad. Also, I'm thinking about belt driving this thing now. I don't believe this. Straight up sell sprockets here. We're back from the Tractor Supply. Fuel line. Bam. Nipple things. More fuel line. And half lengths for the chain. This may have been part of the problem on here, so I'm going to see if I can replace that little plunger guy. So, one of those plungers worked. We replaced it while we were at it. Hopefully the primer starts working after this. We're going to gravity feed the fuel tank, so we're going to put it up above. We got some longer fuel lines. Hopefully that fixes our throttle problem. We're working on the throttle cable now, which is a joke. So I actually de-cabled it, and it seems to actually work without the cable. There's a kink somewhere inside. So I'm going to use this side of the cable. I'm going to JB weld this inside of here, JB weld this inside of here so that stops moving, and then I'm going to attach it to this wire. Probably going to require a little bit of messing with, but maybe that'll do it. So, throttle cable comes up around here, probably going to get stuck right here, but we got just enough tension to not do that. It will actually come back now, whereas it didn't before, and all of that strain goes through the cable. So, as long as it doesn't try to get stuck right here, or right here, hopefully we're good. I'll start working on the gas tank while the JB weld dries. I consider this to be some of my best work. Complete zip tie mount, mildly solid, with new fuel lines that are a little more gravity fed. So, suck on that. All right. Welcome. You know, it's just unreal how fast this thing is.